This was our first time growing okra, so we learning from our mistakes with the spacing in between the rows. You gotta clip them every other day or something, because when they get too big, this is a perfect size, but when it gets like that and stuff, it tends to get tough. We've been in the garden for probably about a year and a half now.
I came down here and I just kind of, it felt right. I joined the crew and I started learning how to grow food. And I feel like it's real important that we continue to do this, because we have a lot of kids out here. We would love to teach them how to do this.
Our first priority is to feed the community. Our second priority, we go to market just to bring some revenue back for the garden. We kind of don't do it for the money, we just do it for the enjoyment of feeding people and feeding ourselves, and the experience of just growing the food.
Just the idea of just trying to make something positive in my neighborhood, because most people don't believe that you can actually grow your own food and it's better for you, and once they see it and taste it, then they're pretty much hooked.
So the local food movement has really revitalized that. It's given these small farms an opportunity to find markets that are viable, that will support them. What we try to do is create an environment that's supportive of the entrepreneurial spirit, of the innovation and creativity of all these farmers and other food producers, provide them with the support, but they're the ones out there that are forging new ground and opening up new markets.
A lot of people are stuck on fast food and McDonald's, so they don't know the healthiness and the importance of growing it and eating it. If we can't get to food and access it, which most people in our community, they don't have the access and the money to buy it, this helps out a lot.
We've really lost connection with food and where it comes from. We've got some real problems now that are food related. We're fortunate to be in a time where people are realizing that and they're making that connection. Now many of the markets are accepting EBT and other kinds of programs. So even if you're on a supplemental nutrition program, these markets are accessible to that.
This market is run by Appalachian Sustainable Agriculture Project. And one of the features that through ASAP's efforts and the markets initiatives that we've undertaken here is a token program. One of the features of that is to allow folks with SNAP or EBT benefits access to local foods. So we have these $1 tokens that if someone would like to use those benefits here at the farmers market, they can come to our booth, run their EBT card, and purchase these $1 tokens, and then shop throughout the market for farm fresh foods every week. So this is something that I think is going to spread access to local foods, going to extend throughout multiple counties.
Right now we're trying to venture off into classes on teaching the community how to cook it. The kids be interested in getting food to take home to their families because they want their mothers to cook them and see how it tastes. When we down here, it's like we in a whole nother world. It's like there's no worries, no cares. It's just you're in the garden at one with yourself. It's just the happiness of knowing you fed somebody that couldn't afford to eat.